What's good, Humble Squad? It's your boy Humble Ziggy. We back in here with another triple threat reaction for y'all. And if you heard that, that was from my dad's phone. I don't know why his phone goes off like that. There it goes again. But yeah, like I said, we back here with another triple threat reaction for y'all. And hey, y'all already know we coming with the big hitters. We got RUSTAGE, we got Shwabadi, and we got Divide. Yes, the three of the biggest nerdcore artists. Yeah, trust me, I know for a fact y'all gonna really appreciate these ones. But yeah, sorry, I don't know what was that. But hey man, but the thing is, the main part of this one, the last one for this triple threat, is Shwabadi's, cause let's just say we in it for a surprise. So we gonna start this off with RUSTAGE's Guts rap, Unbreakable, and it's with Sinewave, Fox, Berserk. Hey, and to be honest, on his Instagram I see that he has something called Pirate King coming up, and it's showing his face too. So one thing I gotta say with RUSTAGE and Shwabadi, they're always gonna try something different to make the elevation of nerdcore be more and more fire. But we just gonna go straight into it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get in the video. Make sure we turn all the way up. And I gotta say, the last time when we saw a Sinewave and RUSTAGE collab, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, was when they did that Shinra rap from like a year and a half ago, the Surrender in Flames. That one was more of a rock. That was a rock and roll type vibe. I don't care what anybody say. That had some rock and roll vibe in this. So I'm interested to see, because at the start of it now, in a way we're getting it.
What we salvage from the ruins of dreams and choose to be free. I'm brandishing immovable feats. The jungle may be looking endless, but we root for the leaves. I keep on pushing down the scales with every wound that I leave. With what we lose and we grieve, I wear the truth on my sleeve. We keep on walking on the path as they were tombs underneath. And both the brutes and the meek will keep on fueling the greed. I'm not a monster, only I refuse to be weak. I'm not a monster, I'm just a man that's born from a corpse. And every man who wields a blade abides the laws of the sword.
And that wields a blade, every man that wields the blade I can't talk. Look, I can't talk. Whenever y'all go into deep rapping like this, this is like poetry right here. This is what I call this, poetry. To me, I call this a poetry rap. Because whenever you speak in bars like this, nah, you gonna hear my tongue, look, with my accent, and with my little patois accent, words like these will make me hard to say it, repeat it to myself back, even just try to either follow the rhythm of it or just saying it out. But hold up, RUSTAGE is talking on this one.
And both the brutes and the meek will keep on fueling the greed. I'm not a monster, only I refuse to be weak. I'm not a monster, I'm just a man that's born from a corpse. And every man who wields a blade abides the laws of the sword. And when the sparks keep flying to leave a chorus of wars, you can't complain about the weather when you're causing the storms. I told them
you can't complain about the weather when you're the one see what I mean?
The sparks keep flying to leave a chorus of wars. You can't complain about the weather when you're causing the storms. And when the sparks keep flying to leave a chorus of wars, you can't complain about the weather when you're causing the storms. I told the world to asunder and cracking backs like it's thunder. I may be martyrs sacrificed, but they had died in my number. They turn their prey to their hunter, they may all pray to each other. I got the luck of the devil and an insatiable hunger. And I gotta say, one thing I think like is more of a like level up in nerdcore is Sinewave Fox is like not only
voice and such, but mostly of the time his type of production. Because if y'all remember when I reacted to him and Divide's on Divide's War song, the way how Sinewave came on that with just some crazy screaming like vibes, and maybe that was his part of his the co-production or whatnot, but I'm just saying. And mostly whenever he does it on anybody else's song, whether it's his song or anybody else's song or on a cypher or whatever, let's face it, with him you're gonna really feel like it's a orchestra or energetic type of vibe.
Darker the shadows cast, the trauma we're afflicted with is counted in our battle scars. They stacked the deck, but I opened another pack of cards and sent a...
Hold up.
We're afflicted with is counted in our battle scars.
They stacked the deck, but I opened up another pack of cards.
But I opened another pack of cards and sent 100 men to me. I turned this to an abattoir. I'm breaking lines that making paragraphs.
And one thing you always know is Rustage. This nigga gonna come with some of his like history type bars, cause nigga, what the fuck is an... Look, for people, look, all I gotta say is, if you was in history class, you better make sure you was sitting next to someone like Rustage, cause if anyhow when bars like this was spitting, you would have to make sure you run it by him to see if it was fire or not.
Another pack of cards that send 100 men to me. I turn this to an abattoir. I'm breaking lines that making paragraphs. I cause an avalanche. That hate inside like demons camouflage. I love it sabotage. The blood is where it's written. I'm gonna move through me like cattle farms. The noose is unforgiving, but that's just how all the gallows are. Act like puppets, but our strings choke. Warners as their vessels, but my cannon knows the sink boat shot.
Hold on, y'all. Let me respond to some here. Leave it at door number 1. In the front. Sorry, y'all. Before y'all get no assumptions, it's just for DoorDash. I'm not ordering no damn. I'm not.
The blood is where it's written. I'm gonna move through me like cattle farms. The noose is unforgiving, but that's just how all the gallows are. Act like puppets, but our strings choke. Warners as their vessels, but my cannon knows the sink boat. Sharpen up the blade and lay the flat the way I sing notes. It's hard to tell the truth when you be talking.
What do you say about sink flat?
Knows the sink boat. Sharpen up the blade and lay the flat the way I sing notes.
Sharpen up the blade and lay them flat like how I sing notes. Like when you sing in a note, it goes flat.
Tell the truth when you be talking with a slit throat.
It'd be hard to talk the truth. Hold up, with what?
The blade and lay the flat the way I sing notes. It's hard to tell the truth when you be talking with a slit
throat. It's hard to talk the truth when you're talking with a slit throat. Meaning that nigga, it's hard to see if you're telling the truth or not when nigga, your mouth is already gone.
They pay my fate in writing, but they should have known I ripped those. Power weighing heavy, they've been crushed beneath a king's throne. Punched by world of darkness, I'm still fighting. If I glimpse her and talking to the person in my past that I will bring home.
And one thing I always love when Rustage, when like in the second coming of the chorus, he's always gonna add in a little bit more into it.
Man was the sword cause he's sick of the fighting. Cause man was the sword so he may die smiling. Fight through my pain. The weight of the blade is a monolith.
This is like some war song. This is like if you're ever in a war. Well, first of all, to me, if songs like these, I treat it like it's like this old. If you're like an OG, like old wrestling games where you're just in the menu screen and you hear songs like these, yeah, definitely hearing this when I'm picking my characters for sure. Matter of fact, actually, guys, hold on, give me 1 second, be right back. Not leaving or anything, I'm keeping all of this in, so give me 1 second. Sorry about that, y'all. Had to. Let me just go back to right here a little bit. Go back to the chorus a little bit. But yeah, like I was saying though, with this size that wrestling, I'm telling you, if you don't feel like this don't have that picking a wrestler character like back in the wrestling games where if you were at the menu screen and you hear fire music like this, something's wrong with you. Or if not even wrestling, you just hear this in like a epic car chasing song or something like that, something wrong with you.
Smiling.
There it is. Yep. I'm telling you. It wouldn't be a Sinewave Fox verse if I didn't hear that scream. 3, 2.
You can tear me down. You can crush my bones. I will always be unbreakable.
Yep. Hold on. Before we get into divides, Minuto song, Flash, yeah. Like I said, if that didn't give you either wrestling, old Raw vs SmackDown wrestling games vibes, or just or any type of memory vibes or whatever, something wrong with you. So yeah, shout out to RUSTAGE, shout out to Sinewave. I gotta say though, it was cool. It was a fire song. Gave me that, in a way it gave me this, but it was more of like a wrestling. With the Surrender in Flames one, that one definitely gave me this. But either way, from the Surrender in Flames one and this one, both fire. But either way now, let's get into the vibe.
Running for a long time. Ooh. Always trying to push the finish.
And speaking of when I say cinematic, let's face it, with Divide music, any song that he brings, any anime inspired song he does, what can I say? It's always gonna be cinematic. Whether you're going for the chill vibes, the R&B vibes, the soft. Well, in a way you can say it's R&B, but nah, let me sketch it. That's R&B. Just in general, when it comes to the vibe, just know that forget it's not even mathematician music. It's orchestra. He ain't divine music. He's orchestra music. That's what I'm calling him. You know what? That's gonna be his new nickname. For me, his new nickname for this nerdcore is Mr. Orchestra, cause with his music, it just sounds big. Nice. Hold up, man. Go back.
I was running for a long time, always trying to push the finish line. Oh, when, where I would always go. Never took the back seat or wonder what's a dream without a goal to conquer. Just a painful reminder. I have seen for miles how the river only bends and the two sides meet again. Put your head to bed, oh, you'll never see the end. Be the one they choose to follow. Would you run towards your failures every day, just to prove that nothing's standing in your way? In the moments I could feel it, when my sacrifice was needed, before they could even see me, I was there, like a flash of lightning.
And one thing he does perfectly, as soon as when he like at the first minute when he's building up the action, he builds it up, but then always evens it out, just coming back, bring it down back slowly, just to make you get like a little glimpse of how the song is gonna be, just like rising up and then bringing it back down. That's something he does perfectly.
Not if you can hear me. Can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you.
I got something to tell you. If the anger you hold inside clouds the truth, then you must decide. How far will you walk alone? Can you change your heart and then stand again before your walls are guarded? Could you take the tools, break the rules you put on what you wanted? Don't fear the fall. You see past the bitterness.
Look, I don't care what anybody say. With Divide, 9 times out of 10, I don't care what anybody say. Fight me about this. With Divide, he's not making anime-inspired songs. Nah. I know it is, but if come on now, lyrics like these, right? With his type of music, it could spread to anything. It has a message not only to like an anime character, but just anything that you're going through in life. His music legitimately always have a way to make anybody relate.
Don't fear the fall. You see past the bitterness when you hear the call. Don't wait for tomorrow. I have seen 4 miles out the river only bends, and the two sides.
And this singing right here, I've never heard him sing like this. Like, we've heard him sing, but have you ever like hear him like sing it in this like deep falsetto type voice? Well, look, let me not try saying misuse the singing terms and all, but I'm just saying this singing voice, this particular voice type where he's singing right now, it got that like country like type vibes about it. I'm just saying.
And the two sides meet again. Put your head together, you'll never see the end. Be the one they choose to follow.
Gotta see.
Would you run towards your fears every day?
And the fact that it's only him who does all of this, from the production to the mix and mastering, like, bro, look at it. You think I'm wrong? Look, songwriting, him. Vocals, him, of course, duh. But instrumental production, him. Mixed and mastered, Divide freaking music. Like, nigga. Like, bro, I'm surprised that this man is not, and the fact that it's only him, because for many years people have thought, I bet you at the start of nerdcore, right, and when they heard Divide, with the many instruments you heard in each song, right, from like the drums to a guitar to a bass to an electric guitar to anything, right, people would, I bet you, Divide, if you see this, I bet you, right? You can answer it if you want, you don't, cool. But I'm just saying, I bet you when people first started hearing your music, I bet you they thought you were like at least a 2 or 3 man group. 2, 3, 4 man group, right? Like a band. Because there is no way in God's green earth you is the only guy doing all this production by yourself, from guitars to like you said it before that you do it mostly electronical and such. Some of the times you play in it yourself, but most of the times it's electronical also. I don't know if it's still true, but it probably is. But the fact still remains, if it's only just you doing all this shit, nigga, nah, I couldn't.
Just to prove that nothing's
You phenomenal.
in your way. Every legend has a story. Before all the fame and glory, catch your fate every time, never give it in. In the moments I could feel it, when my sacrifice was needed. Before they could even see me, I was there, like a flash of
Okay, we did not have to see her ass. whatever. Divide, shout out to you, my boy, because the fact that it's you doing every single song that you've always produced, basically put out this entire 2 years, crazy. Majority, I bet, like how is it that every single time when you drop, each one becomes more and more fire than the last? Like, how, my nigga? Like, bro, how? But hey, man, shout out to Divide, phenomenal as always. And now we on to the last one, which was what I said was Shwabadi ranking of kings. And you see what it says up there? Official music video. So you know how that's gonna be big in the nerd. Cause trust me, we need more nerdcore artists showing their faces. So that way people can get a glimpse of can see how they do whenever they spit their bars. Hey, I'm just saying, ever since MomoCon and NPC, nerdcore is keep on getting more and more advanced. I'm just saying. But let's get into this. Let's go. Hey. This has a way more different, cause hear me out. We did react to this. I remember reacting to the song now before, just off the first listen. But nah, this gonna be a fresh new reaction, cause we're actually seeing his faces doing it. We gonna see how his face is. It's gonna be fire. Let's get it. Nigga got a crown on them now.
Yeah, really had to flip the script upon and fix the system. Gonna piss the kids in front of everybody that would think it's syphilis. We're pushing every block into the side and hit that mythic summit. Yeah, slow it down, the whole tone shift when I roll into town. Know the most vocals or how ironic that that would be known for my sound. Yeah, my role is profound, born to be something I knew it since way back. But nothing came naturally, you're probably hearing the 20th take on the playback. This shit's a grind, every day trying to find me a hit in a hairstack. But I keep on biting so I can look back at my catalog, proud that I made that. They're trying to
proud that I made that. Fuck is talk your king shit, nigga.
But I keep on biting so I can look back at my catalog, proud that I made that. They're trying to keep me in boxes like I'm moving towns up an Animal Crossing. But they can keep counting their losses, raising the bar, we be crushing the octaves. Now they be trying to compress me, I'm used to the flag like my audio lossless.
Like, nigga, you see how he, like, bro, it's like this. And in a way, I kind of agree more with what Schoolface has been saying a lot. Like I swear, for people who's fans of nerdcore, you have got to start. If at the end of the day, it's them. You can't just be fans of them. You can't just be fans of them doing which anime of yours you like. Cause the AMVs are fire, don't get it twisted. But we gotta remember, at the end of the day, it's not whenever you see like a Gohan rap or a freaking Goku rap or a Alucard rap or a Luffy rap or a One Piece rap, any rap, right? Any anime inspired rap. You gotta remember, at the end of the day, it's not the actual characters themselves not rapping it. It's the Shwabadi's doing it. It's RUSTAGE. It's Daddy Fat Snaps. Because at the end of the day, what I treat is that's right. With me, I do not give a damn. Look, at the end of the day, I would like the anime rap, no doubt about it. But at the end of, but no matter if it's an anime based rap, cool. it's fine, cool, right? But at the end of the day, what I will always appreciate more is by who did it. Like with the Shwabadis, like I said, with Shwabadi, Rustage, Daddy Fat Snaps, Ham Sandwich, no matter who it is, right? Always appreciate the artist's pen and how much work they put in it, because they didn't put in the work just to say like this was a cool like Luffy song or we gotta say this was a cool song by the artist themselves, not just by the anime they did.
Like I'm moving towns up an Animal Crossing, but they can keep counting their losses. Raising the bar would be crushing the octaves. Now they be trying to compress me, I'm used to the flag like my audio lossless. I do shit 10 others couldn't, I'm moving big numbers, I'm really on boss shit. Domo, step to the key, you get minimalized like a logo. We can't go blow for blow, you go comatose in my zone, bro. I can still score while it's shifting the goalpost. No sauce, having your flags a dodo. Don't give a fuck by your postcode, still bring the gold home. Fuck a collective, I'm solo.
Fuck a collective, I'm solo. What do you mean by that now, nigga? I'm look, like I said, we've heard it before, but I'm just saying. Now that we're seeing his faves, now like when we seen the actual emotion, you can tell he means like, we know he's part of like the UK bias and all, but you hear what he's saying? Is the UK bias over or something?
The dodo. Don't give a fuck by your postcode, still bring the gold home. Fuck a collective, I'm solo. Came from the bottom, now I'm really up at the top of the rank of the kings. Spend every penny I made just to get it. You're finally back on my wins. How does he do it? Thought he was muted. I cannot act on a whim. Came from the bottom, now I'm really up at the top of the rank of the kings. Look, I'm never flawless, but I'm working on showing my flaws less. Fall to the flaw less.
If I'm flawless, but I'm working on showing how my flawless. Not only word playing you, but also freaking flex. Always, but god damn it, Shwabadi.
Look, I'm never flawless, but I'm working on showing my flaws less. Fall to the flaw less. If I'm out of the saddle, I'm climbing back up on our horses. This is how lords live. Folks are in love with the things I've recorded, and I'm on it, but honest, the pressure comes on like a corset. And I can't afford it to break under pressure when people are looking at me. Bet if they're scoping my spot, then I'm giving them something to see. Cause I am unbreakable, I am unstoppable. I am the power they're trying to reach. Became an animal, I am infallible. I do not know what I'm trying to be.
And you see how, and you can see that he's having a little fun with it. Like you saw the crown falling off.
I am infallible. I do not know what I'm trying to be.
Catch the crown. But then,
what if the strength of my faith is stuck in the fire and the furnace? How can I keep up the pace? Who could I face? What was I worth in the first place? What if this kingdom falls? Who has the crown of a king in abandoned halls? Who is the banner when all that is stand for is burned up and crumbled and died in the war? How could I leave with so much doubt when everybody expects much more? I know people want me shut out. They keep running and I just crawl. I just crawl along on my face. Meet somebody, you're fucked up snakes. Not my father, I come with stars, but I'm richer father than his mistakes.
As soon as when the beat switched, yeah. Trust me, we know how, man, I don't care how much time I reiterated. If you don't like it, guess what? When you clicked on this channel, when you clicked on this video, what do you expect? Reaction. What do you see in the title? What's the last word you see on it? Reaction. Meaning that you're going to hear me speak, and if you don't like it, go to the original. You see the name of it, Shwabadi, Ranking of Kings official music video. Go to the original of it so you can hear it for yourself, so if you don't want to hear me. But you clicked on this, so you gotta watch it. But nah, like I was saying, you start seeing how he's changing his face. As soon as cause you know, man.
What if the strength of my faith is stuck in the fire and the furnace? How can I keep up the pace? Who could I face? What was I worth in the first place? What if this kingdom falls? Who has the crown of a king in abandoned halls? Who is the banner when all that is stand for is burned up and crumbled and died in the war? How could I leave with so much doubt when everybody expects much more? I know people want me shut out. They keep running and I just crawl. I just crawl along on my face. Meet somebody, you're fucked up snakes. Not my father, I come with stars, but I'm richer father than his mistakes. Nah. They don't know how much this shit takes. I'm not cocky, I'll ditch this shit. Bodgy, I will not be dismayed. Bodgy, I will never turn my back. These days are rough, but I'm gonna hit back. Wasn't tough and it wasn't good enough. I just hope this love stays intact. I was pushed to the bottom, just an obstacle that's get past. Now I know they're forgotten, but I'll show them all my impact. Before I show them, I'll show myself. Mental strain and I don't feel well. Up at night and I'm in my mind. If I thoughts of mine, then I fight like hell. Truth is, sometimes I don't know who can help. Leave it all just to get here. If it's meant to be, time will tell. Came from the bottom, now I'm really up at the top of the ranking of kings. Spent every penny I made just to get here and finally ranking my wins.
And you know he meant every single word of that. Fuck is you talking? Fuck is you talking about? Man, nah. You ain't putting up, man. Fuck is you talking about, Shwabadi? Talk your shit, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Talk your shit. But yeah, like I said, man, y'all need to start showing respects to these artists. Not because of what they do on the AMV for the nerdcore, not because of what they do for the AMV, because like I said, the AMVs are always fire. So shout out to all the AMV creators and such, y'all are fire. But we gotta also, but it's like this. Whenever you see them perform, whenever you see they start showing their faces in an official music video on their page, the same way how you would show love for when it's like an anime character they doing, the same way you gotta, because it's still the same song they doing, it's just that they showing their face. So you need to tell me, man, I would literally go into a rant about it, but look, I'm trying to end this short. But hey, shout out to Shwabadi, man, shout out to RUSTAGE and Sinewave, and shout out to Divide, man. Y'all came in powerful. All three of y'all came, well, four of y'all to be honest, but nah, these three songs came with the power, cause goddamn. But hey, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this triple threat reaction in the comments below, and let me know if y'all agree with me with my little rant about how y'all should start appreciating the artists more and so whenever they showing their faces. Just y'all let me know in the comments below. But like I said, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this in the comments below. It's been your boy Humble Ziggy signing out. Stay positive and keep the vibes up. Lego.